Are we recording?
Yeah.
Alright. Can I ask you not to get in my light? Thanks. Hi everyone!
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel.
No, stop. That is so rude. And why are you starting off? This is your job.
I'm okay with him starting off.
Okay, it's only episode 8 of season 1. We're not going to make it to season 7. We're going to make it to season 2. No, hi everyone.
What's the name of this episode? We haven't looked it up.
I Robot, ellipses, you Jane.
I thought you were joking last time.
No.
That's a ridiculous title.
Well, it's like based on Tarzan.
Oh.
Oh, I Robot.
Yeah.
What's ellipsis? ... Oh yeah.
Teacher's maths.
You Jane. Well, when you said ellipsis, I thought it was part of the title. You meant ...
Yeah, because, I mean, you don't say ... you say ellipsis, don't you?
Yeah, but no one does.
Well, I'm a someone.
Anyway, the last episode was Angel, which drew mixed reviews.
I quite liked it.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, that's what mixed reviews means. He didn't.
This always happens when we do a recording. Like by episode the third one, we just fall apart.
Yeah, the first episode is really nice.
The shade and the hate. Let's stay on Buffy though, okay? We have to get through this.
Okay. So episode 8 is I Robot ... You Jane. Right, got it. And the last one was mixed reviews, but we're looking forward to episode 8, and let's get on with it, yeah?
Can I just say one thing I think we should be looking out for now is who wrote the episode.
Oh,
we talked about
is that interesting?
Well, I think it is. Like mentioned it a few episodes ago. But
do you know who wrote the last one, Angel?
No, I think we should make a note of it when it comes on the screen about this as a so-and-so. Because there's a writer called Janice Benson who I think writes really good episodes. So
Janice Benson.
Janice Benson.
Janice Benson. Yeah. So that is in fact Julie Benz masquerading.
Right.
Oh, sorry. Product place. Oh, it was a coaster.
Well, actually, that is annoying too. Well, we can't move it.
I'll just hold it here.
Well, don't hold it there for the whole night.
No, I've got the box covering me.
I get to throw them out after this one.
Am I fired?
What?
I might sign up to your Patreon. I want to see the comments.
You love a subscription.
I do. I'm subscribed to everything.
Stop subscribing to everything.
Oh. Nails.
You guys are obsessed with nails. That wasn't very nice.
No, I'm more.
That book better not fall into the wrong hands.
I think it's gonna fall into the wrong hands. But someone's gonna read it this episode.
Well, if they didn't, I mean, never refer to this scene again. Gotcha. Who's that?
There's people in the library.
The only reality is virtual. If you're not jacked in, you're not alive.
That was a very strong opinion.
Whoa.
Very nice.
Storming off.
We'll be back in the Middle Ages.
Did you ever leave?
No.
What a bitch. So many bitchy characters in this program.
Well, he was giving her sass though about the internet. The
Oh,
internet's
no.
massive nowadays.
True.
Oh,
We're on it.
It's a Willow episode.
What do you think about it?
Oh no, she's on book 12 on the Scanematic. She's
Scanematic.
gonna unwittingly do something.
Have you used a Scanematic before?
Oh my god, this is the best episode already.
Valletta, San Marino, Facebook.
Sorry, I can't send messages on Facebook yet.
I didn't even see you. Or hear me. Last night I tried to log in a million times. Well, I sort of met someone. I knew
It's a photo of her and Giles.
Because you know, he's so smart, Buffy, and he's romantic, and we agree about everything. Oh, what's he look like? I don't know.
Oh. Like, these days, that's not even that weird. 20 years ago, I was like, what?
She's been catfished by a demon.
Ashley Gable. I should have waited.
I promise.
Morning, kids.
Oh!
Are we supposed to be somewhere?
No,
Come
I'm
on.
free.
Cool. But
She's
this
got
is our
crimped
time, so we'll
hair.
take a nice short visit, okay?
Sure.
Been to the
She's
hairdresser.
been out and she's got crimped hair.
He can be different than you think.
Yes.
I love the early internet.
Yeah, it's kind of a it's really interesting watching this because it's so
Dated.
so dated. You know, even her advice about online dating. I mean, everyone online dates now. It's
Yeah.
just so common.
Yeah. Elementary school.
Oh,
no.
so it's him.
His name is Malcolm Black. He's 18. And then you find out that he has a hairy back. Well, no.
A hairy back?
He doesn't talk like
I mean, she literally fell in love with Angel, having never had a conversation with him.
She is being a hypocrite.
She is
Well,
being...
it's the opposite, isn't it?
Maybe I'm not.
She only fell for him for his looks.
Hey, I'm just trying
This
to make sure
episode
he's
should be
good enough.
I Will Owe You
I think it's
Hypocrite.
great that
yeah.
you met someone.
New project.
Ooh, will I be excited?
He's brilliant.
You'll die.
This is Margaret.
Such a good line!
Work society?
Such a good line.
Like that?
That's nice. Have a good time.
He might be into her
She
now,
certainly looks
now that
perfect.
she's not into him.
Color in the cheeks.
I mean, boys don't chase me around all the time.
She looks gorgeous there. The
I
lighting was
just
really
want you to
good.
be sure
And the hair.
to meet him face to face, in daylight, in a crowded place with some friends. Malcolm said you wouldn't understand. Malcolm was right.
I hate gaslighting. It's one of the worst things. And honestly, Malcolm, what is that outfit?
Dave?
What is gaslighting?
Well, it's just like a form of emotional
Hey there,
and
Dave.
psychological abuse.
Anybody
I
home?
love that. Like when you say some, yeah.
Oh, what
I like watching it. I don't like doing
I
it.
wanted to ask you something if you have a minute.
What is it?
But they write the profile themselves, right? And so they can say anything they wanted.
She's jumping the gun a bit. Nothing bad's
Oh,
happened.
acknowledge.
Oh, God.
I'm telling you, something is going on.
He's really
It's
good.
not just Willow, Dave, Fritz, they're all
Honestly,
Those boys aren't sparking.
she would have been sent home from school at my
Trust me.
school.
For the outfit.
That
I
outfit.
really don't know how to advise you.
Now, that outfit, I'm all for.
Oh, for goodness
Do you
sake.
know what's really underused is a sidle.
Bit campy, isn't it?
What's a sidle?
A sidle is when you kind of like...
Sidle in.
Right, like Frida and that.
Yeah!
Stop using words we don't know what they mean.
Sorry.
Not you, him.
Me! I'm a clever one, everyone.
D. I couldn't get close enough to see
What
what it
I
was.
really enjoy about
Cadillac
this
Research and
episode
Development into Computer Research Lab.
is
Third
it's
largest
finding a
employer in
balance
Scandinavia. That
between
goes down
camp
last year.
and like thrilling
When I
and,
can have
and
information
supernatural.
sometimes.
It's been
Well,
veering
it's
all over the
somewhat
place, isn't it?
unprecedented.
But
Well, Angela
everybody's
used to
good at
work
this.
Kids really dig the library, don't you?
We're literary.
To read makes our speaking English good.
We'll be right
We'll continue this conversation at another time.
I think we're done. Our speaking English is good.
I've never felt this way about anyone before, Willow.
Why is she typing
Let's
answer?
not worry about
That's what I'm
her
saying.
anymore.
That's why I'm like...
I have to sign off.
It's really
I'll
weird.
talk to you later.
Why would you type and talk? It makes no sense.
Yeah, it's good.
You're a snob.
Willow?
That bloody locker room.
I know. It's that corner again, isn't it?
Yeah, corners. We don't like corners.
Hang on.
I thought it was going to be Angel. Saw a leather jacket, I thought Angel.
You taking a shower?
Turn around, turn around, turn around. Oh no. Oh, nasty. No, why would you do that?
This is how droughts get started.
Sugar!
Buffy, get out!
Oh my god, what's gonna go? He's upset.
He doesn't laugh on the same bits we do.
Thank God for those platforms. I mentioned that before.
You did, yeah.
You love those shoes.
Yeah.
Forgive me, Mom
It's very
and Dad.
dark.
Jesus, that's horrible.
I'll have some peace.
Oh my god.
Remember me. Love, Dave.
That's horrible.
How's my hair?
It's great. It's your best hair ever.
Dreadful calendar woman found in the it's all
Dreadful
Okay,
cow.
so a powerful human with horns is walking around Sunnydale and nobody's noticed?
Stay away from Willow. It is none of your business.
Great pixels.
So that's what Malcolm looks like.
Not like that.
Oh.
No. Oh, that's really sad, actually. Yes.
He did not deserve to die.
Am I going to convince her that there's a demon on the internet?
Okay, fine. Then you can stay here and come up with a better plan. Come on.
We used to have Demon Internet. That was our first internet provider.
Oh! Inspired by Buffy.
Yeah.
Why did they call an ambulance?
It's dead. And it's not going to move.
Did you
this
say why
story
didn't
along.
Yeah.
I still think you should, because you just give it a body.
Well, if the episode ends in the coroner's office, it's a very badly written episode.
Dad, did you forget your keys again?
Oh shit. No, I don't like it.
Don't do that.
I didn't do anything.
More waiting.
No more waiting. I need you to see me.
Do you have another message?
See him how? Where?
What about CRD?
Read everything, read everything.
I'm guessing that's Malik Central.
Buffy.
Yeah.
Very
Not at home.
presumptuous.
I think she was taken somewhere.
With my own two eyes.
Oh my god, he's so cute!
Oh my god.
To be able to walk. To touch. To kill.
Oh!
He says,
Great timing.
Fine. They needed that. They needed that.
Back way.
Just murder another
It's
teenager.
so like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dark
But
and
this
light.
is why I like it all in one episode.
Pretending you love me?
I do.
Oh, that sound effect is not
It's
used
her.
enough.
But I love you.
Don't say that. That's a joke. You don't love anything. I made of metal.
Go on, Xander!
Yeah!
I got it somewhere.
Yeah! Well done! That was very Scooby-Doo again.
Yeah.
Oh no! You gotta get back.
Turn off the intro now.
Malcolm! Remember me, your girlfriend? I think it's time we break up. Maybe we can still be friends.
Clever!
Well, it was your book that started all the trouble, not a computer.
Fair point.
Good
Honestly,
girl.
what is it about them that bothers you so much? I mean, I thought I was really falling.
Hey, did you forget? The one boy I've had the hots for since I moved here turned out to be a vampire.
Right, the teacher I had a crush on? Giant praying mantis?
That's
Good
true.
references. I like the references back to other
Yeah, it's life on the
episodes.
hell mouth. We're doomed.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Oh. Oh, that was really cute.
So good.
Ah,
Well done,
that's good.
everyone!
That's good.
Well
And
done. What a great episode.
Episode 8. Something about a robot.
I Robot, You Jane.
That's what I said.
So what did you think? I mean, I can't say first because I'm not a reactor, so...
I really like it.
Still, you're still reacting to it.
God, you only ever talk if I'm talking. Right, so... Unbelievable. No, you go first, obviously.
No, you
It's
go
your
first. It's fine.
I really like that episode because...
Why?
Well, we talked about it during the episode.
Oh.
I genuinely really liked it because it's got all the elements of what I think can make a great show. So it was humorous, it was dark, it was campy. So it had all the things that I really like in a great episode. And what has been missing, I think, from some of the other episodes since Witch was the balance of dark and light. Some episodes were light, some episodes were dark, but they weren't both at the same time. And even that ending scene was perfect because it was like
sad, but it was melancholy, but it was
but it was
amusing.
It was just so it was just tonally perfect for what I want out of Buffy.
I think you've hit the nail on the head in terms of what I'm enjoying about Buffy as an overall thing. Is that I like the fact that some episodes are darker and some episodes are more funny and some are mixed like that. And that's we've talked about this before, but it's the thing that makes it most like Doctor Who for me, because Doctor Who is very similar in terms of tone. There's so much humour, but at the same time as there being like genuine threat, and people die a lot more in Doctor Who than they do in Buffy as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of death.
So far.
Well, okay. So yeah, but no, so like threat is a big thing. This episode though, I didn't love it as much as I wanted to. I don't know if it's because we've watched 3 back to back, so I was like,
yeah,
maybe Buffy'd out, but I liked it, but I didn't love it.
I thought they were having fun as well. So like, I felt like the writer was having fun. Like the villain was like straight out of Power Rangers. Like the costuming.
It was, yeah.
Like the hat rolling on the floor.
Yeah.
It's very comical. So it's gone back to a sense of being.
But then at
comic.
the same time, we had like a teenager's staged suicide. So it was like, that was really dark. So you're right, it had that nice mix.
Yeah, I forgot all about the dark elements of it like that. It's really, watching it back, like, wow, okay. But I agree with you. It's in like if I had to rank them, the bottom half of this season. But I still like it. I think it's a cute episode.
Yeah, it's nice.
But I would put it along the lines of A Teacher's Pet, in that it doesn't move the plot along. It just allows a little bit more insight into a character.
I felt so sad for Willow at the end when she was just like, one guy likes me and it turns out to be like a internet demon.
Yeah, but
then she's 16 and I'm 36 and I'm in the same state, so
I think they could have written Cordelia in.
Cordelia would have fit with that episode really well.
So much. I can see why not with Angel, the episode, but yeah, I think underused.
Well, maybe she was originally only contracted to do like 2 or 3 episodes.
But she's got I think she's done whatever she's done an incredible job of getting herself a 4th billing on the opening credits. She does nothing.
Because that's what I'm questioning it. I find it really strange in episodes where characters are in the opening sequence but they're not in it.
Yeah.
And in this show, or in other shows as well, it doesn't mean you're going to be in the episode, but that's 2 in a row. So
no, she was in.
Oh, she was, yeah.
She was in,
but
only for like 1.
Yeah.
And so actually, in the last 3 episodes, she's had like 1 scene.
Yeah,
which is a long time off for a 4th billing.
Yeah. It seems strange.
I think she's got one of those weird she's kind of 5th billing really, because I think that Giles he's got that billing of actually puts you up.
Yeah.
I think it's first and last that are the ones
more often than not. Well, only if they do the and.
Yeah.
Or the with.
Yeah.
If they do an and or a with, then that person is actually second.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But how many stakes would you give this episode?
I don't really have much to say about it. I think it would probably have been better 20 years ago. I think it really is dated because of the internet thing.
Yeah.
So it works. It's almost like a period piece now, which is quite interesting.
Like a time capsule.
Yeah.
Oh, Jenny Calendar was introduced in this episode.
Oh, that was the woman that was the teacher, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you like her as a character?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Though she took a bit of, like... At the beginning, she was a bit of a dick. But then I warmed to her as the episode went on.
Yeah, because I was thinking she almost took Cordelia's place in terms of certainly lines and sarcasm.
Yeah, true.
It almost as if they could have rewritten Cordelia as knowledgeable about the internet.
But they wouldn't. They couldn't. She didn't even know what the delete key was in episode
exactly,
1.
and it
so
wouldn't make sense.
Well remembered.
Yeah. I only remembered it because in this episode they pressed delete, and I was thinking, "It's deliver, you fool."
Very good.
6. 6.
I give it 6 as well.
Give it 7.
And I think on the YouTube comments, when people are talking about sort of this season, that's a really classic example for me so far
of something that fits season 1 but not necessarily later season.
Exactly, yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's very Scooby-Doo. Our characters and our friends in trouble, let's go help them.
In peril, let's sell them out. And then it's over as well.
Then it's
And
over.
it's something that this is something about a lot of TV programs that are very much like episodic like this, where each episode is its contained story. I'm not a big fan of contained stories in one episode.
Yeah.
That I never mentioned again. That's why I liked the reference to the praying mantis and the reference to Angel at the end there, because I like to think it's part of a big overarching thing. Even if the praying mantis is never seen again, I'd like them to remember it and it to be in the memory of the characters, because otherwise I feel like they haven't gained anything from that episode. And so I'm glad he mentioned the praying mantis. So things like when I've watched programs like. An example would be How to Get Away with Murder. Like, I've only watched season 1 of that, but in it, there are contained stories of each episode where they've got the case of the week.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's this overarching storyline going the whole way through as well.
Yeah.
And the case of the week, I'm never bothered about at all. I could not give a shit because I know that the character in the case of the week is going to not be mentioned again next week. I'm just interested in what's going on in the backstory. And I found it a little bit like, this is quite controversial because everyone loves it, but the same thing with The Good Wife. Is it The Good Wife? Is that what it's called?
With Juliana Margulies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing. Like, I was like, I'm not interested in most of the story because it's just a case of the week thing.
What I will say though, and this isn't spoiler, I don't think, but the whole series, all 7 seasons, they're very good at mentioning as if it's a continuous story.
Yeah, good. I like that.
So that wasn't when they said about my teacher was a praying mantis.
You didn't even notice it.
Yeah, it's like they're always going to do that.
Yeah, but a lot of programs don't.
And I think that's really bad. I think continuity is really important for it.
So that scored 20 out of 30, which is not bad. It's probably in the middle of our.
Did I score it?
Yeah.
Did you score it?
We said 6, 6, 7.
Really?
Oh, that's 19 actually.
And
19.
Okay, yeah.
It's on the low end. I
So
guess.
how many episodes? Like 9, 10, 11, 4 more.
4 more to go.
Ooh.
It's been a good season though. I've enjoyed it so far, considering everyone said it's the worst season
My 2 favourites are still to come.
of this season.
Mm.
Interesting.
I mean, I've got to say, like, even though it wasn't the best episode, I still really enjoyed watching it.
Yeah. I've enjoyed every episode.
And I think what I'd like is to see that tone contained in one episode done to a higher level. So I think like it had ingredients in it which I thought were very, very nicely put together. But was it a brilliant episode? Probably not a brilliant episode, but I thought it was a really nice, like, enjoyable romp through a story. I really like the fact that they went back with went back in time with a bit of like provenance of a demon, and then I quite like the fact that then they brought it into a contemporary situation. I thought that was actually really well written.
Yeah.
And maybe if they've had, potentially more than $17 to put an outfit together for both demons, then it might have been better. But I would have, if I was watching that for the first time when I was like 20 years younger, eating my dinner at the dinner table, I would have really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Do you reckon this is one of the episodes people are going to say you should have watched it in the original format?
No, I don't know why.
Because he was saying it looks like it cost $17. So maybe the original format looks...
No, because the new version isn't supposed to make... It
Oh,
doesn't
no.
make anything look cheaper.
No.
It's just that they say that the lighting's not as good and that some of the shots are not in the right place. And what happens is they've edited out bits of people's faces and things like that when they're supposed to be in a shot by doing that.
I just mean that as a however old I was at that stage, I can't remember, 16, 15, then I would have, I probably would have enjoyed the experience of being like, oh my god, the internet, great, threat. Yeah.
Oh, does anyone else have any other questions or concerns or things to say?
Now we're like over halfway through the season. I'm intrigued where this season might end and how it might end.
It's got to be to do with that little boy.
Yes, because you've got this underworld thing happening, which like pops up occasionally. But I think because of this thing of like self-contained episodes, I imagine that like I don't expect like a great ending to the first season necessarily.
Interesting. I feel like it will. I don't know if that's the standard Buffy thing to have like a big finale, but I feel like it's quite an American thing to have a big finale. And I also think that when they made Doctor Who, the new Doctor Who from 2006, there was a lot of we're going to go for a Buffy-esque vibe, and the finales and the finale and the last couple of episodes of every season of Doctor Who are like boom, like huge, like, and I can imagine them doing.
Well, I hope it is like a fight between Willow and Giles and that little kid in the red.
And on that, we'll leave you. Thanks for watching.
Bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye guys.